Hi everyone, and welcome to a new week and a new angel reading. This week's card is the motivation card. Really important because the angels are encouraging us to consider our motivations for the things that we say, the things that we do, and the actions we take. And we get to motivation through a little bit of a process involving emotion. The angels are being very specific about the need for us to feel the depth of our emotion. And this is very important because there are so many light workers, so many world changers out there who are feeling very angry, who are feeling very saddened by things in their own life as well as things that are going on in the world. And we are notorious as highly sensitive people for wanting to spiritually bypass those emotions. So we've had such painful experiences in the past with emotions, whether they were ours or not, that we consider negative or less than desirable to feel, that we've shut down to feeling the depth of our anger, to feeling the depth of our sadness, which is really sad because what happens when we shut down to feeling things here is that we also shut down to feeling the height of emotions. We shut down to feeling the great depth of joy that's possible, the great depth of happiness. We can't feel those high and low ends. So it's important in these moments for us to want to embody the incredible amount of joy, because that's what we need to do to anchor that energy onto this planet. But to do that, we need to be able to feel and move through the depth of our anger, the depth of our sadness, the depth of the emotions we view as less than desirable. So that's really where the angels are encouraging us today. They really want us to be able to feel those things and to use the depth of those feelings as barometers for where our work is in this world. If we're feeling really angry and upset about something, whether it's personal or on the global level, that means there's work for us to do there. And we're feeling our own part in it as well as the part that we play in the collective. Because whatever we're feeling is a fraction of what's going on in the collective. So as we do work internally, we're doing work externally for the entire world. And it's really important for us to remember that. A lot of us have shut down to anger because of the destruction that it's created in the past. We've observed other people being angry and it creating great destruction, as well as we've probably had the experience of seeing the incredible destruction our own anger can create in our internal world, in our external world, and in the unit of family, whatever that is, family or friends around us. So we've kind of shut down and said, all right, we're not going to do that again because that was too destructive. And what the angels want us to know is that we've all, through training and through desire, learned tools that can effectively help us to move through that anger, where it's not going to create the destruction that it did in the past. So to give you an example of successful use of anger to move forward and to create positive change in the world, for me, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. is the absolute best example of that. Because when Dr. King spoke, you could hear the rage in his voice. You could hear his effort to keep that rage in check. And you could feel his great desire for change. And so he used that anger, he used that force that could have been very destructive in the world to create change through peace. And he ignited that anger in other people and gave it an outlet in a very peaceful, very effective way in the world. And so people got together to express this in a way that was positive in making change throughout the entire world. Another example is Gandhi. Don't think for 1 second, because of Gandhi's position, that he was not completely filled with rage about what was going on. And what Gandhi did is he used that rage and he turned it into discipline. And he used it to fuel that discipline, to fuel that movement of energy that he desired to see in the world, and created great change through his channeling of that anger in a positive direction. So these are two examples of very many across history that are effective use of anger. And that's what the angels are really encouraging us to now, because if we're dulling that anger, we are not going to be the effective agents of change that we need to be, that we desire to be in this world. And they want us to know that in every moment, regardless of what we're feeling and the depth of our emotion, we are completely supported on the other side. Our team is there to help, and they want you to also know that there's a network of people who are like you on this planet who will support you, even though very often for us it feels very lonely. So this video is a great place to support each other. Just by watching it, our energy is gathering. So I encourage you, if you're relating to this and if there's things that are resonating for you, to share those things in the comments below, because we can start to support each other in that way. We can start to get the message out that there are other people feeling this way and that it's okay. This is what is actually showing us where we need to be the change in the world. So I greatly encourage you to that. I wish for you that you know how much you are loved, how much you are supported. And I hope that you have a beautiful week and that you are completely in touch with your joy as well as where those pain points are, so that you can feel the full range of emotion that is completely accessible in this human life. If you would like to know more about the work that I do, my name is Theresa, and you can go to www.healthyvibrantyou.com for some more information, as well as the link that is pasted below in the comments, where you can see how we could potentially work together through angel readings, through energy therapy sessions, as well as through really powerful transformational coaching work. And I will see you next week with another reading, and we'll talk soon. Thank you.